thought we will disappear in 2019, you were mistaken because we are back. And so is this Amy interview. And today I'm sitting here with my colleague, Scrum Master Jan Pisarovsky. So, Pisi, welcome.
Hello.
Hi.
Nice to be here.
So, Pisi, could you describe a little bit your work history and job experience here in Moravia, or how was the journey?
Yeah, gladly. I actually started way back in 2015, and Moravia was my first full-time job after I finished university.
Mm-hmm.
And I started at production back then. Then I left for a brief time and worked for that company, and then I came back because I really like it here. And what I wanted to be was a IT project manager at MTech department.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I started. Through some twists and turns, I actually ended up being a Scrum Master because the way the position was presented to me, it seemed really interesting. It combines technical skills, it combines soft skills, and it revolves around software development. So basically it ticked everything that was appealing for me.
Now you are working as a product owner and a Scrum Master at the same time. So how is it?
Quite overwhelming, to be honest. But the previous situation we had in my team, there were two product owners who shared one backlog and created items regarding multiple products. So it was a bit chaotic.
Mm-hmm.
And from time to time we weren't quite sure what's the right priority and what we should set our minds to. We did a little bit of reshuffle and ended up with a vacant position of product owner, which we tried to find somebody to do. In the meantime, I actually volunteered to be a temporary product owner, so the team can function as a Scrum
Mm-hmm.
team. So that's how it all started, and we are currently going in this setup for several months. It's temporary, and I'm glad that we will be actually onboarding a new product owner quite soon.
I would just like to clarify for our audience that in a Scrum team, usually the best option is to have one Scrum Master, one product owner, and of course the development team. If the situation is not ideal, you can be in both positions, but probably not in a long term.
Yeah, there are some conflicts.
Yeah.
As a product owner, you want to deliver the maximized value
Mm-hmm.
of your items. So let's say you try to push the developers, but as a Scrum Master, you have to basically keep in mind that the developers are the ones that select the amount of work into the sprint.
Yeah.
So that's like main basic conflict you have right there, and it doesn't end up just here. You fight on many other levels, and definitely it's time demanding.
Yeah.
So my biggest worry is to miss something from both of the jobs. So in the long run, not a good thing to do. Shortly, quite a nice opportunity and challenge to say.
Yeah, but so far so good.
So far so good.
So far so good. What would you say, but you probably already said it before, are the biggest disadvantages and also advantages?
Yeah, the disadvantages definitely time consuming. It's my head is sometimes very full of the stuff I have to do, and sometimes I can't clearly distinguish between the position of Scrum Master and product owner. It starts to sort of combine into one position for me because I am one person. I am lucky that I have a great team that actually checks upon me, so if something doesn't seem right, I get immediate feedback, and that's quite great. It's constructive, so that's always welcome. The advantage of this, and we were actually able to do this quite recently. We had, as I mentioned, we had several products in our scope, and we were pushing several initiatives all at once. And I have 3 developers, and that's quite a lot of tasks for such a small development team. So I use this time and opportunity to actually pivot the team to short-term focus on one single thing. So we basically pick our challenges, we analyze what's the best for us,
Yep.
and we work on that until we finish it, and then we move to the other stuff. The team after that works as a team. They are not fragmented in any way, and that's something very nice. And I actually talk about it with guys, and it brought me good feedback, so I'm glad.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Pisy, well, thank you for accepting and coming for this interview.
My pleasure.
And I will see you guys next time. Thank you. If you would like to know something more about Scrum One, you can definitely go to the website, which is
RWS Moravia.com.
Yay!